This week's NXT opens with a graphic commemorating the passing of WWE Hall of Famer Scott Hall. The Miz makes his way to an NXT ring for the first time ever. Miz introduces the NXT champion Dolph Ziggler and former NXT champion, Robert Roode. Miz says everyone is probably expecting the rookie Bron Breakker to show up here and break things, but he won't be. Ziggler says he's a fighting champion and he loves wrestling. He doesn't do it for the pats on the back or the money. LA Knight interrupts proceedings. Knight challenged Dolph Ziggler for the NXT Championship right there. Ziggler says he only wrestles in the main event, and when Knight figures out where that is, he'll be waiting. The Miz announces the match is happening tonight. Next we saw a North American Championship qualifier match between Santos Escobar vs Cameron Grimes, and the result of this match was Santos Escobar defeated Cameron Grimes via pinfall after hitting the Phantom Driver finishing move. Next we saw a match between Akitt vs Kushida, and the result of this match was Akitt defeated Kushida via pinfall after hitting the springboard DDT finishing move. Next we saw a confrontation between Legado del Fantasma and the Mysterios. Santos Escobar said he is the greatest luchador of all time. Dominic countered and said if they're talking about the greatest luchador of all time, his dad is right here. Wilde and Mendoza laugh. Then Dominic says he didn't come here to talk. Santos says he's going to regret this. Next we saw a match between Suray vs Tiffany Stratton, and the result of this match was Tiffany Stratton defeated Suray via pinfall after hitting the Vader Bomb finishing move. Tommaso Ciampa makes his way to the ring and pays a tribute to Razor Ramon along the way. He said he wanted somebody to give him the chance to prove he can be the guy. It's hard to explain because he's always had the feeling if he got the opportunity to run with the ball he would take it. Tony D'Angelo gets in the ring with his crowbar but throws it down. It would be an honor for the family if Ciampa would throw hands with him at Stand and Deliver. D'Angelo offers his hand and Ciampa shakes it. Tony grabs his head and yells that at Stand and Deliver he will become the new Don of NXT. D'Angelo gives Ciampa the kiss of death and drops him. Next we saw a match between Indy Hartwell vs Persia Parata, and the result of this match was Indy Hartwell defeated Persia Parata via pinfall with roll-up. After the match, Indy and Loomis stand opposite Persia and Hudson. The two couples then try to outdo each other with PDAs. It ends with Indy ripping Dexter's shirt off and taking him down to the mat, then Persia does the same to Hudson. Next we saw a match between Raul Mendoza vs Dominic Mysterio, and the result of this match was Dominic Mysterio defeated Raul Mendoza via pinfall after hitting the frog splash. Then we saw that Cora Jade tried to steal the NXT Women's title from Mandy Rose, but the Toxic Attraction faction destroyed Cora Jade. Then we saw the confrontation between Creed brothers MSK and Imperium, and the segment ended on the decision that Imperium will defend their NXT Tag Team titles against MSK and Creed brothers at Stand and Deliver pay-per-view. In the main event we saw a match between Dolph Ziggler vs LA Knight for the NXT Championship, and the result of this match was Dolph Ziggler defeated LA Knight via pinfall after connecting a super kick and retained the NXT title. After the match, Bron Breakker came and demanded his rematch for the NXT Championship at Stand and Deliver. Dolph Ziggler accepted the challenge, and it's official. The show went off the air.